by shows of hands, brought people out of strike. Scargill the same, where there was a secret ballot, the workers voted to work, and they voted to save their jobs. Where there was no secret ballot and it was a show of hands, all those in favour of coming out, I think that's a majority. Anybody against? The country was being held to ransom, and the trade union leaders, Marxists who would never have been elected to a democratic parliament, were getting into power in the trade unions, and Labour governments and Conservative governments were being held at gunpoint. Regular beer and sandwiches at Downing Street by the leaders of union after union telling the government, Labour and Conservative, what to do. And finally, the worst of it, 1979. Do you remember 1979? I'm sure you do. Graves not dug because everybody was out on strike. People couldn't be buried. Rubbish piling up on the streets. Parks full of rubbish because the rubbish wasn't removed. And this country and the people in this country recognised enough was enough. And they voted in overwhelming numbers for Margaret Thatcher. And they voted in 3 general elections in greater numbers than have voted for any leader since. They voted for Margaret Thatcher. And nothing she did has ever been reversed by any subsequent government, even by Tony Blair's so-called Labour government. And by the way, she took us to war to protect the British people in the Falklands.
Oh, rubbish! She was a war.
She did.
Rubbish!
How many wars did Tony Blair take us into in countries that were...
It wasn't her stupid son who was down.
All right.
It wasn't he was getting out.
Hold on, she's off now. I have some questions.
All these politicians never send the children to war.
I had some questions. No questions. Okay, what's that? Sorry, did you say something?
Which is dead.
Okay, I'm not repeating that. Even I'm not prepared to say that. Not here. Anyway, I don't really have that much to say about that, other than there was a lot of people, some people here who thought that was great and on it, and that's fine as far as I'm concerned. It's just different opinions.